I'm Bugsy. Well, I'm trying out a new thing where... Hold up. I'm trying out a new thing where I look at some game news and I comment on it as best I can. So, we got some Sonic to talk about. We got some of this. We got some of this. Oh man, I hear gamevice is trying to sue Nintendo because their WikiPad looks exactly like the Switch. Oh my god, gamevice. Why do you See, I understand why you guys want to sue Nintendo because they got money. But at the end of the day, you guys are going to lose. You think like most of us gamers can't even go up against Nintendo because we know we're going to fucking lose. You know? And that's only because we want ad revenue. Like Nintendo's probably either going to beat you guys or you guys are going to come to some sort of agreement. But you guys are going to lose. And like all these other companies that are trying to counter-sue Nintendo, do you guys even have actual lives? Or, to be more specific, do you actually have actual products that you actually are pushing out to the market? Because, like, I heard from Review Tech USA, the video I just watched, is that you guys haven't made a WikiPad since 2013. So now you motherfuckers care. Like, yeah, what was the money that we want? Maybe the WikiPad wasn't a piece of shit, because I hear it didn't sell as well as you wanted it to. I mean, hell, the Ouya does better. And I still have it. Yes, I do. Guys, I still have an Ouya. I don't care what you all think. But anyways, like I'm trying to say here, it boggles my mind how these little fucking companies that no one has ever heard of tries to go match wits with Nintendo. Do these idiots realize the gamer riots that will spring up outside their offices? I don't think that's gonna happen, because you know why, guys? You know why this is you know why Nintendo's not gonna let them do this? Because one, there's not really a lot they can do at this point, because Nintendo probably had this thing patent pending long before the WikiPad was even a thing, so they can't sue for that. They could try, but I feel like Nintendo's gonna be like, bitches, you guys can't freaking take our Switches. We're making money. You guys just want a piece of that money. That's what you want. You want a piece. And it's not happening. Maybe you guys didn't make shit, you would actually get some shit. You know, I just find this real fucking, like, I'm not even worried because Nintendo's gonna see this through, and we're still gonna have our Switches. Damn, I'll still have mine. I don't even care. Man. I'll still keep up, like, even if something does go wrong. Knock on wood, I hope it doesn't. I'll still have my Switch. It just proves to me that all you motherfucking game companies that are trying to counter-sue Nintendo for stupid reasons, all you guys want a piece of that money. Let's be real. That's what you want. You know your shitty product didn't get enough profits, so you want to go after Nintendo because you think you can win. You think you have a case. And you know what? You kind of do. But at the same time, Nintendo has like a group of fucking lawyers. You know? A whole gigantic legal team of people. Like, you think that you guys are gonna just, and even like some people, actually, there's actually a lawsuit for DS. 3DS, if I remember correctly. It was like one with Samsung, I believe, and Nintendo won that, or they settled out of court. I don't remember. guys, let's take a look. I want to know what gamevice is doing nowadays. Gamevice. Actually, this looks like a rip of the Switch. Like, really, man. This looks like a fucking rip of the Switch. Play Street Fighter Champion Edition. Gamevice will improve. See, I know. See, this is okay. I see what's going on here. It's not because of their wiki pad. It's because look how obscenely these prices are for these fucking things. No one's gonna pay that amount of money for these fucking glorified little Switch ripoffs. They're priced damn near at fucking $100. Fuck that noise. Get that shit up out of here. Gamevice for Android. Stupid. I mean, for the people who want this, I can. For the people who want this shit, I don't know why. It's just shit that connects to your phone. It's just shit that connects to your phone. It's not even really it's not even really a handheld or anything. It's just shit that connects to your your little iPad. It's not even really a thing. Gamevice, you guys are full of shit. And I hope you lose. I hope when you lose, your whole fucking company goes down the drain. Because that'll make you learn. You can't just be going against these big companies expecting to win if you don't have a plan. But in other news, new Samurai Jack information. Alright, I wasn't really going to talk about Samurai
What's
Jack,
up, guys?
but okay.
Hirohei here. It's been a while since I talked about Samurai Jack. I think the last...
So, I was on... Okay, but guys, before I began, I was trying to do another video, and then, like, out of nowhere, something on my Twitter timeline, because I was on Twitter while doing the video, like, so out of nowhere, I saw this freaking character with a humongous penis. It was just like it was on my freaking Twitter timeline. I'm like, some dude like freaking retweeted a thing with a big penis. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just like trying to talk about Sonic, and then boom, this thing with a big penis, like big penis. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I guess one of the people I follow just like retweeted that. I'm like, ugh. And it was glowing. I'm like, dude, I think Sans got you beat in the glowing penis department. Stop it. But it's weird to me. It was like weird because, you know, on my Twitter account I don't look for lewd things. My friend has a Twitter account and he looks for lewd things, and he didn't freaking retweet it or anything, so I was safe. But it was still fucking gross.
I made on Samurai Jack was actually a really sick top 5 video I did. Happy with how that turned out. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a card here, also a link in the description. But this video is not about a top 5 list or anything like that, but it is about Samurai Jack. What I'm talking about,
Hey, hurry it up.
Jack, the complete series. Again, it's going to be a Blu-ray release, including all 5 seasons and some bonus extras. The price tag you're looking at for that whole thing is $113. Kind of a random price, $113. Not sure how they came up with that. Kind of.
Holy shit! Okay, we want the release series. We're gonna have to drop some money for that. We're gonna drop some coin for that. Okay, all right. But seriously, guys, it was really fucking like, it was really fucked up. I was like talking about Sonic, and then break brain ass. Okay, but now I hear that Sonic is coming out in November 7th, which is a lot earlier than I expected it to be. I mean, I was really expecting it to be like, a little bit later than that. But yeah, it's coming out for the 7th for us. It says it will be released globally. Let me go look. It said it's gonna be released globally. The release dates for the UK, pricing, gameplay. But yeah, a lot of my sources is saying November, which I'm cool for. I don't fucking care. I think it's a good idea. We get it out early. With me, I'm gonna have. This is like my only game I'm gonna get, and then rest of the time, I'm gonna be using my money and saving half of it for like Christmas stuff for my friends and family. So this is gonna be pretty good, and it's early. It's early enough. It's early enough in the month. It's early enough in the month. For me, it's early enough in the month for me to just go ahead and. It's early enough in the month, so I can just get to it. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I know Steven Uggs, he ain't really yeah. But I'm excited for it, and guys, even if everybody greets this game with a meh, I'm gonna greet this game with the. Okay, let me just read this. This is what Gamer Guy said. I also hate it when people say if Mario could be a game, RPG, racer, etc., why can't Sonic do more than things we already have? We already have them. No, Sonic has always been about being the edge of Mario faster. Oh god, And here's the double reach around we always hear from yeah, I can agree with that. Because I'm Twip and I'm a tool. But really, guys, I gotta tell you that this right here, I think is gonna be truly awesome, and I had to get this scan for myself, even though I really didn't know what's being said here. But this is like the tag team mode, and oh my god, look at this in all its glory. We're gonna take a look at these pictures. The only thing I gotta say about gamevice though is that they're a bunch of idiots and blah, blah, blah. Now this is the, I know it's a little pixelated, so forgive me. I couldn't do much. I just had to grab this as quick as I saw it. But yeah, this is the tag team mode. This is how you probably combine attacks and stuff, which I think is freaking awesome. And look at these other places. Like people were saying, like there are no new state. There's not gonna be a lot of new stages. This looks like Robotnik's Lair from Saturday AM a little bit, and I'm just like, really, motherfuckers? Are you really gonna hate on this? Are you really still trying to find things to hate on? I mean, like, I'm telling you, all my Saturday AM freaking Archie fans, fucking let's all unite. Let's unite right now. Fucking A. This is something that a few of us always wanted, and I'm just like, these motherfuckers still trying to hate on this. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it's checking all my boxes of what I wanted for a Sonic game. And even if this is only just a one-time thing, I ain't gonna care. I'm gonna keep, like, whenever I feel bored, whenever I feel like nostalgic, or just playing, like, I can't think of anything to play, I'm gonna replay this. Like, this seems like a thing I'm just gonna constantly be replaying, both on my Switch and on my freaking PlayStation. Because, my god, my fucking god, look at this shit. I'm sorry, but like, and yes, that was my Donald Trump voice. I like it. I wanted it to be as about as insulting as possible, but look at this. This is the double boost. This is the double boost. Look at this, guys. I just don't even know. I don't know how to feel. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Now, if anybody wants to raise a stink about this, go right ahead. Do whatever you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. It's a free country. You know, do whatever. But honestly, I'm still hyped for this. I'm like Etika right now. Where is the lotion? Where's the goddamn lotion? Where is the lotion? I got a hype boner the size of East Texas. It's about to get real. It's about to get real because, like, when it's November, oh man, I might even, like, that's what, like, I'm gonna, before I study like 2 hours a day. But I might even get done even earlier than that just to play this. Like every night I'll be like, okay, gotta study this, gotta study this, gotta study this. I'll do this all in one night, and then boom, I'll wake up, play some Sonic Forces, biggity bam. Yeah. After, August is almost over, but like I got a total of 1, 2, 3, So I got like 3 months to wait for this, and October Super Mario Odyssey. So, and no, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Super Mario Odyssey is gonna be better than Sonic Forces. I feel like, to me, they're doing different things. Sonic is doing different things in the aspect of his franchise and his story that makes sense, and Mario is doing the same. To compare these two just because they're Sonic and Mario at this point is really fucking dumb, and the people who do it are not only about as dumb as a sack of dirt, they just want to rub salt in other people's wounds. Hold up. Because, man, I'm a Sonic and Mario fan. I had both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. So, so anybody who wants to attack anybody for being a Sonic fan, and they love the ever loving fuck out of Mario, remember, you know which finger I'm holding up right now. Like, you can't really see it hold. Hold on, let me fix the lighting. Give me a minute. But I'm like, guys, the console war between Sega and Nintendo are over. I know a lot of people are trying to bring it back. Namely one of the people I respect, which is Shu, which I personally don't believe that you should bring the console war back. I mean, we got enough idiots screaming Call of Duty, Destiny. Oh, I love the Xbox. Oh, I love the PlayStation 4. Let me go over here and fuck it. And then we got people that are like, oh my god, I must love on the PC, and then have it like figure out a way for it to suck my own balls as I play Civilization. Okay, that's oddly specific. I think that's just me thinking that one. But anyways, folks, I just wanted to tell you that because, like, honestly, the whole gamevice thing is stupid. They're gonna lose, and god dang Sonic Forces. Even if nobody cares about you, I just want you to know. I want everybody to know. Even if no one cares about Sonic Forces and it doesn't do as well, I'm gonna have the copy of this game and I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it like all the time after I beat it and after I've beaten everything, but I am gonna enjoy it because I rather have one game of Sonic's that is truly awesome and no one else. I'd rather have a game that I like that everybody hates than. I mean, I'd rather have a whole bunch of people like it, but if no one likes it, I'm glad that I find this interesting. I find this fun looking, and I find it cool. Because this is everything that I wanted Generations to be. This is like everything I wanted Generations to be. But it couldn't because they were just like, oh, let's throw some levels together, let's throw some story together. There are a lot of things that Sonic Generations was supposed to be, and it never went to fruition because a lot of things fell through, and that's what we got. But this, on the other hand, is like, you know what? Sonic Generations wasn't that great when it came to story. Let me help you out, boy. Let me help you out, because you ain't never had a friend like me. I'm just saying, guys, this is my opinion. I know that a lot of you are going to be like, fuck you, Bugsy. Fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. Azuka sucks. And they're lying to us, and they smell like dick. I'm going to be like, dude. Now, Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania sucks. I understand you guys. I understand if you're different people. You both probably 69 each other at night. If you are different people, and that's fine. But please, keep your weird hate lust for Sega to your goddamn selves. Some people are just trying to enjoy games. Games, things we enjoy playing, things that people use as escape from their regular lives sometimes, just for a few days. I mean, for a few hours, just so we can have fun and enjoy a story, a game, a character. Is that hard for you? Is that hard for some of you to actually understand why we like Sonic? Because because even though you all like to degrade him, Sonic has been around. Sonic will always be around. Probably long after we're all fucking dead in the ground screaming, freaking coming back as a zombie. I'm gonna be like, Sonic. That's gonna be me. You all want to constantly say that Sonic's 3D Sonic games are bad and 2D Sonic games are the way of the future. Personally, I like the way Sonic Forces looks. And trust me, if Sega's not dumb enough to get rid of 3D Sonic, because a lot of people, myself not included, because it's pretty easy, I am included, are still going to want 3D Sonic. And since Mania is doing so well right now, I think it's not Paramount. I think it's good if we have Classic Sonic have his own little sub-series, and 3D Sonic being the main series. Azuka's words did scare me though. He said, with the success of Sonic Mania, it's gonna shape the franchise. It's gonna shape the franchise as we know it, and I'm scared that they're only going to focus on stuff like this. But from a Sonic fan that has grown up with the times and grown up with Sonic, I just feel like it's hard. It just feels kind of wrong to basically ditch everything that made Sonic, to me, Sonic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna probably love Mania. I'm probably gonna be like, oh yeah, Mania. And I'm probably gonna think it's a good game too. But like I said in my last video, I don't think it's gonna be the best thing in the world. I don't think it's gonna be the thing that changes Sonic, but I am gonna think it's a good game. And with Forces, I feel like they're actually going a little bit deeper with the story. They're actually trying to raise the stakes. They're actually trying to make it bigger than it is. I think the problem with Shadow the Hedgehog, it's not like the stakes were raised. It just didn't feel well real enough. And maybe it's just because I'm an old school Sonic fan with kind of my own ideas of how Sonic stories can go. But I feel like I really truly feel that Sonic needs to grow and change too. I mean, Link is doing it. Mario's doing it. Why can't Sonic? Why can't Sonic move forward? Why does Sonic have to be pushed back because you guys can't handle it? You guys just think every 3D game is bad. Why can't Sonic move forward? Why do you all not want him to move forward? It's kind of the same thing it's kind of the same kind of argument I had with it's kind of the same thing I wanted to say to ISO. It's like, that I never really did get a chance to say. Why don't any of you want these characters to move forward? I mean, if if like capable people are making these games and making them the best that they can be, why won't you let any of these franchises move forward? Sonic is doing, I mean, Mario is doing it, Zelda's doing it, let Sonic do it. And let the chips fall where they may. Instead of just constantly bitching and moaning that 2D is better because I was nostalgic. Now, nostalgia is a pretty beautiful thing. But when it blinds you, when it literally has a hold on you and blinds the fuck out of you, you won't know which way is up. You just cling on to the ideals of being, being that kid that used to see the parallax sky and all that good stuff with Sonic. But games have to evolve. Games have to change. And I'm sorry. That's like a cold reality I'm trying to push onto you. But you all need to understand, Sonic cannot grow if we're constantly trying to push him back to what made him great in the first place. We should try to let modern Sonic move on his own as well, instead of constantly trying to love on classic Sonic. And don't get me wrong. I love classic Sonic. Classic Sonic and I have a history. But so do me and modern Sonic. Because I accepted Sonic for what he was. I didn't say, oh, green eyes, oh, quills. I accepted Sonic for what he was. Because at the end of the day, even though his design changed, he's still Sonic. He's still that blue dude with the attitude. They've downplayed it, made him more of a douche and boom and stuff and all the other stuff. But he still has that core element of his character. It's still there. And people are saying, like, the face of it, like, Sonic should have his character design. Like, I was listening to this one dude that said Sonic should totally be reinvented and totally have, like, a different design and not be able to talk and be 86 all his friends. And I'm like, I don't think changing Sonic's look or changing his design is really going to do anything. I just feel like you all want this weird ideal version of Sonic, and when Sonic actually tries something new or something different, everybody wants to fucking whine, cry, and complain. And then the critics are the worst people. Like, most of the critics are the worst motherfuckers of all, because they know that some people are hating on Sonic and, like, it's a popular thing. And that's why I feel like certain critics, they don't necessarily have it out for Sonic, but they'll hate on it because everybody else is doing it. And I'm one of the only critics that give a damn about Sonic. I don't fucking go like, Sonic has had a rocky start in freaking 3D because he had a rocky start. I didn't like these games, I didn't like those games. The only thing that matters is 2D. Because, you know what, guys? I grew up. And Sonic, in a weird way, grew up with me. And sorry if I don't feel like I should just stay in the past. Because I'll just say this. My future, and the first time in a while, is looking a lot more better. A lot more better than I ever thought it could. I mean, this will be a job soon. I basically have the best girlfriend in the world. I have friends and fans who really do give a damn about me. And I got things going on in my life that I'm really starting to enjoy. And I kind of want Sonic to kind of, in a weird way, kind of grow up with me and come with me on this adventure, so to speak. So I don't want Sonic to go back to being 2D. Like, if you guys want it to be its own little series, talk to Sega about that. They'll listen. They've listened this much. You can do that. To me, Sonic has always been good. Sonic has had few games that are hit and miss, some games that were bad, some games that were good, and some games that were in between. But it never had me question, other than 06, was Sonic ever good? Because I know why I like Sonic. I know why I didn't bitch and moan like Richard Kuda saying he had green eyes. Because I adapted with the changes. I adapted with everything that Sonic was trying to be, and kind of succeeded in that. I just hope that next year we don't focus too much, like the next Sonic game, we don't focus too much on classic Sonic. Although I do like the fact that Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces are connected. It's something I kind of said before, even though people said I was wrong, and I was like, no, I'm not. It's too coincidental that they would have classic Sonic have a game and he appears in another Sonic game. See, and I'm not trying to flex my ego onto you guys. I'm just saying, it's wonderful what a little deductive reasoning can do when you actually take the time out of your day and think. You know? You guys always want to be talking about like people like me are the reason why Sonic hasn't moved or progressed, or we're the ones that make Sonic weird with all of our OCs and shit. No. I think it's you guys. You guys that constantly want to whine. You guys that constantly want to complain. You guys that constantly want 2D. You guys that constantly want 3D. You guys that constantly whine and cry on your fucking little streams and just pretend that you're doing this for Sonic's benefit when you really aren't. You're just doing it because you want an ideal version of Sonic that doesn't exist, and when they try something new, everyone and their fucking mom has to cry and whine about it to Sega, and Sega's like, what the fuck? We're just, Sonic Team's like, what the fuck? We're just trying to do what people want us to do, and I don't envy Sonic Team because they gotta please all of you guys. And then when they please people like me, it's like they hear us, but we're muffled out by a bunch of people screaming, crying, and whining that there's OCs in a goddamn Sonic game. But at the end of the day, you guys ain't gonna care about this video. You're just gonna shirk it off and pretend it don't exist. Because why should us in the Sonic community try to grow? Why should we change? And why should other gamers try to do the same when they constantly just want to be the stereotypical, repetitive assholes they've always been? And when they see a new Sonic game, something they haven't seen in years, because they've stopped, and they look at Sonic Forces, and they talk about how trash it is, I'm like, motherfucker, at least I got the decency to actually see if this game is good. I'm not gonna be that. I'm an honest reviewer, regardless. Like when it came to when Harley Quinn and freaking Batman, I said my piece about it. People saying, oh, Bruce Timm is so perverted and stuff. I'm like, motherfucker, he has nothing against you. Like, if you have read some of the Batman stories I've read, like All-Star Batman and Robin, oh, you guys don't know perverted. You guys don't know fucked up until you see All-Star Batman and Robin. Because when I think about Batman and Harley, it's tame. Yeah, certain moments are out of character for certain characters, but at the same time, they kind of are in character at the same time, and I think that's okay. If you want, like, it's not supposed to be taken that seriously. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to kind of have fun and kind of be glad that you're back in this universe. And the thing is, in my freaking review, I told it how it is. That's me in a nutshell. Because I don't gauge it because you guys think that this is bad, or I listen to a bunch of fucking gamers that haven't touched the Sonic game in like 25 years. Because they're not fans. They dropped off because, oh, well, the fan base is weird, the games are weird, so I'm gonna jump off. You know? Sure. I may be going a little bit overboard myself. But at the end of the day, I'm just tired. I'm tired of all the people bitching to me about freaking Sonic Forces. I'm tired of these assholes constantly saying that, well, this is gonna be trash. It's the one thing that's gonna kill Sonic. And then Sonic is going back to 2D. I want to say this, guys. Sonic's not going back to 2D because there's a lot of 3D fans. I know that's hard for you to. I know for some of you that's hard to believe, but it's there. We're there. We're still here. No matter what. And I don't care what you think. To me, if you all don't get this game, I'm gonna get it. And if this is the only thing we're gonna get, like, in terms of modern Sonic trying this, something this risky, something this new, something this awesome, well, my friends, I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. And shit, I'm getting a headache. I'm going to enjoy this for what it is. You know? Like, a lot of people are like, well, no one's going to buy this just to confirm your opinion. Well, I think you should. Because if you're throwing around if you're throwing around judgment before you even touch the game, and you're just looking at if you're just looking at trailers and shit, that isn't complete judgment. That isn't complete judgment to me. That's just you're just saying that it is because you don't want to play it. Instead of just saying that and saying that you're not gonna get it, you're not gonna play it, you have to make bullshit reasons of why you don't want to play it. If you're not gonna get this game, say that. No one will think less of you if you do. But you can't act like you're like this, like just because you've seen a trailer, that's your final say. I hated it when Twip did it, and everybody else is doing it because that dick is doing it. You know? Are they trying to make Sonic Forces to appease the critics? I don't really think so. Like, Sega is acknowledging the fan community who makes OCs. They're acknowledging that people want a darker story, and they're taking elements from Setting M and Archie. Whether you guys see that or not, that's what they're doing. And they're kind of using Infinite, which I really do think is a redone version in concept. Infinite's like a redone version of Nephilis. In concept alone. Like, this is the kind of game, like, if they brought back Nephilis. And I'm pretty convinced that maybe, just maybe, I'll save that for another video. Maybe Infinite is Nephilis, just a redone version of Nephilis. Because, think about it. He made, like the Nephilis we know may be gone, but the Phantom Ruby could have taken parts of Nephilis and other things to just kind of be his own thing. Or maybe I'm just way off. Who knows? But I think that this is the step in the right direction. This is kind of what we need. We need more. We need other villains than Eggman. We need other villains where we need other villains, more other villains than Eggman. Because, not saying I don't like Eggman, he's cool, but I think we could do better. We can make 3D Sonic the most awesome thing in the world. And the thing is, you guys have to at least kind of trust me on this and at least try and play the game. You know, like I said, if you got GameFly, just go. If you have GameFly, just go and rent it and play it for a while. You know, and then if you're sold on it, go buy it. It will show that it will show Sega that there are people who like this game, who's actually trying to give this game a chance. I know, it feels like I'm talking. It feels like this whole message is gonna fall on deaf ears, and people are gonna call me a Sonic fag and all this stupid shit, and I'm a stupid cuck and all this stupid bullshit, and the Zuka sucks and all this other shit. But I'm just trying to make you all understand that this game may not be bad. You just have to give it a chance. Sure, I know a lot of you ain't sold on these characters, on the custom created characters. I understand that. You guys ain't liking the custom heroes. But think of what this story is offering us. Think of what this could mean for the franchise. Think about what this could mean for the franchise going forward. Is Robotnik still going to be destroying the world? Is even though we destroy Infinite, does Robotnik still have half the world under his sway? What does this mean? Are we going to see the Resistance? Are the Resistance still going to be here after all is said and done? We need to think about all this. Instead of just bitching and moaning about Green Hill, bitching and moaning about these custom created characters, why doesn't anybody other than a few of us even care about the story? And then some are so surprised that there even is a story when I knew that there was going to be one. I'm just saying. Sonic fanbase, we all need to at least try and grow up. And at least try to make an effort to see what this... You owe it to yourselves as Sonic fans to at least see what this game is all about before you heckle it. And don't listen to other freaking people either. If you're sold on getting this game, go get this game. And if you are going to argue with me about this in the comments, I do expect for you to actually have a cohesive argument with me. Not, oh, Zuka sucks or anything. Actually use the thing, actually use your brain and actually tell me why you don't want to get Forces and why do you think it's going to suck. Because no one has given me a real concrete answer other than, it sucks because it sucks. It sucks because it sucks. That's the only answer I've ever given. None of you want to actually try and actually explain why do you think it's going to suck. Other than the usual. No one wants to give me a cohesive argument. They just want to fucking keep on, well, it's going to suck because it's 3D Sonic. And that's not really an argument. That's not really even a valid point. All I'm asking, guys, is just please, do this for me. At least, if you're going to disagree with me, could you at least try and make me see why you're not gonna get it? At least. That's all I want. That's all I want to know. Well, this is Bugsy. I'll see you later. Peace. Peace, Chaos Nation. The Discord is not going to be done until next week, so you guys can't join yet. You guys will join soon enough, but not yet, okay? See you soon. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of just getting Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle along with Mania when Rabbids come out. So we might just be doing that. Well, I'll see you guys later. So, dude, isn't the Big 3 Bucks Network wonderful?
Well defined wonderful, because I didn't see anything wonderful in these videos whatsoever.
Come on, man, do you have to do that every time? I mean, really?
What do you mean, Scott?
I try to find us something to watch because we're roommates, but you always disapprove.
Scott, you just like crap, you know you do.
No, I just like people who can make me laugh. Take the comment you said back. Really?
Oh, what are you going to do about it?
You watching the Big 3 Bucks Network?
Yeah. Okay.
You watching the Big 3 Bucks Network?
Yeah.
Hey, check out the channel for Chaos Flow.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, check out the channel for Chaos Flow.